Loudon Song settling. And they're off. Turnstile a bit slow to begin. Scramble on for early supremacy. The inside is Friendly Fire just in front with Cyclobomb there to contest on the outside. And I Am the Game racing in third position. Eliav right there, the blue colors extreme outside. It should be fine. Is also showing early speed. Basically 5 of them in a line as they head into the far turn run. Also there too is Willie the Whale. So into the far turn run now, Willie the Whale with Cyclobomb ahead to head for the lead. And it should be fine racing third. Eliav racing in fourth position as they enter the top of the stretch now, with a quarter of a mile left to go. And on the outside, Cyclobomb pushing just in front. Willie the Whale trying to stay out of the inside as they come to the last furlong. And in between horses, a late rally from Creative Artist. And down to the inside, Shelley Island pitching in. Shelley Island's got a bit of momentum. Cyclobomb and Shelley Island. Creative Artist on the outside. Here's Shelley Island. Shelley Island to get it with Jorge Ruiz. Cyclobomb was second. Creative Artist finished third. Followed by Loudon Song in fourth and Eliav. In the gate. And they're off. From between horses, Liquid Aloha, sharp break, but we'll settle right off his speed now. Nigel's Destiny. He's one wild dude up on the inside, taking second spot. Liquid Aloha up close, taken back in third position. Sir Brahms is in fourth. Whirlin' Curlin's a bit ranked to settle there. Is dropped to the back of the pack now, passed by Roman Approval. Minister's Strike is 8 lengths off the early speed in here. And Frontline Page and Hayana is the last runner. 17 lengths first to last, as Nigel's Destiny is the pacemaker by 2 lengths from He's One Wild Dude in the opening quarter in 23.74. And so Nigel's Destiny settled in up front. 3/4 of a length. He's One Wild Dude is second. Sir Brahms third. Roman Approval outside in fourth. Liquid Aloha. And they're followed by Minister's Strike and Whirlin' Curlin a bit more settled out of the inside. And Frontline Page well in advance now. If Hayana is still well back, it's Nigel's Destiny about a half in front from He's One Wild Dude charging for the turn. Sir Brahms in between horses. Roman Approval out in the clear and a 48. 3.33 half mile round that far turn run, where Nigel's Destiny is still showing the way. Nigel's Destiny, he's one wild dude now putting that pressure on the outside, and Liquid Aloha is racing third position. Sir Brahms is in fourth, and Trevor McCarthy calling on Minister Strike there from fifth, switching out three wide. Extreme outside is Frontline Page, and Whirlin Curlin saving a bit of ground, getting a little bit closer for the final 3/16 of a mile. Minister Strike has kick. Minister Strike on the outside, striking lead. Minister Strike from He's One Wild Dude. On the inside, Liquid Aloha, and they're followed by Frontline Page of the far outside, moving into the exacta, but it's Minister Strike. Minister Strike beating Frontline Page, and then He's One Wild Dude and Nigel's Destiny of Sir Brahms. They are in the gate. And are off. Top line growth was squeezed back a little bit at the start there. King for a Day and Try for Gold Rail, and Tone broke on the outside. Top line growth will have to come from out of it now. The settle back about 5 lengths from the early pace, and VIP Ticket is the trailer where Try for Gold leads around that first turn now. Try for Gold in front of half length, 7/8 of a mile out. King for a Day, the big favorite out of the clear in second. Another 3 lengths back. And it is Tone Broke in midfield in third position. And Top Line Growth has one beaten now. It's VIP Ticket. 6 to 7 lengths will cover the entire bunch. Opening quarter went in 23.50. Try for Gold leading the way, half length from King for a Day. Another 2.5. Tone Broke try to get closer from third. Here's Top Line Growth fourth. Now 4 from Try for Gold and VIP Ticket bunching up a bit, heading into the far turn run. The half in 46.76. So into the turn and the Sir Barton. And it is Try for Gold with King for a Day still second. Now Top Line Growth getting interested and moving closer out there. 3 deep. Top Line Growth is coming to join on the outside with about 3 furlongs left to go. Tone Broke is in fourth and VIP Ticket. A King for a Day has taken over. Top Line Growth trying to sustain the rally on the outside. VIP Ticket has to come very wide into the stretch, widest of them all. And turning for home now after 6 in a minute 10.36 into the stretch where it's King for a Day. Opening up 3 lengths, VIP Ticket out of the center of the track, and Tone Broke battling out there for second, a furlong left to run. King for a Day holding sway by 2. Tone Broke trying but second best to King for a Day, who'll rule supreme in the Sir Barton. King for a Day and John Velasquez from Tone Broke second, VIP Ticket, Try for Gold, and Top Line Growth.
Impressive performance from King for a Day in the Sir Barton. John, it looks like you got the perfect trip in here.
Yeah, we come out of there pretty good. I mean, we got kind of bumped a little bit coming out of the gate, but once I got to the first turn, he was going pretty easy, and from then on, and I mean, he was going well the whole way around.
And we haven't seen him since the fall. How do you think he's, progressed and matured as a 3-year-old? Are you impressed with him?
Well, he was impressive today. Even when he broke a maiden in New York, I mean, he went fast, and I know he could run. And then we went to the race and Churchill down, and he got a little tired on us, and then he gave him a little break and come back, and seems to come back very good.
Very quickly, we'll also touch upon his Preakness mount, Bodie Express. You haven't been aboard him. Take us through what you're thinking is going to go happen as far as the front end.
Well, I've been watching him run, and that's for sure, and I know he has speed. I want to see I want to come out running, like I say. It's like just like these horses. I want to come out running to see where I land, and if somebody wants to get to the lead crazy, I see second or third. But that's his style. I'm not going to take away what he's doing easy anyway.
Well, congrats to the connections of King for a Day, and we'll see what Bodie Express does and if he can break the maiden.
Yeah, hopefully we both break our maidens.
Blind up. And they're off. Hip Hop and Unbridled Escape, and Elverson on the outside hustled forward. Here comes Ms. Eileen to take over the lead, and Margie's Livid is up close too. Just in behind him, Roman Holiday in the black, followed by River Gal, and You Might Be an Empress. On the inside there is Sexy Mama as they charge off of the far turn run. So heading into the turn now, and it is Ms. Eileen leading the way. Hip Hop on the outside there is Elverson racing in third position. Margie's Livid, and in between horses, Unbridled Escape backed off just a little bit, and Misty on Point is trying to get underway as they reach the top of the stretch with a quarter to go at Pimlico. And it is Ms. Eileen who turns for home in the lead. Ms. Eileen from Hip Hop second. Margie is Livid. Unbridled Escape is next, and they're followed by Younguu trying to split horses with late run. Misty on Point out of the inside. Another three back, and it's Roman Holiday. Final furlong. Hip Hop, Hip Hop, Hip Hop, and Younguu. Younguu, Hip Hop, Younguu, Hip Hop, and on the inside, Misty on Point. It's going to be Younguu. Younguu from Hip Hop. Misty on Point was third. Then Unbridled Escape and Sexy Mama. And they're off of the James W. Murphy. Sharp beginning for Real News. Here's English Beat out of the inside. Will settle right off that one. And Thomas Shelby up on the outside, showing some early foot of the grass, too. And Tybalt at the outside, racing in fourth position. No hurry there for Shooting the Breeze, who's taken back about a half dozen lengths off his speed up ahead. Back to War Film at 3 wide gearhead of the Live Colors. And last is Current. 8 lengths from first to last. So Real News setting a moderate tempo out there. Real News from second on the outside, Thomas Shelby. The opening quarter winning 24.65, 2.5 more. And the Calumet Colors of English B racing in third. Then Tybalt is fourth. In advance there in mid-flight is Shooting the Breeze on the inside still unhurried, about 6 from the front. And back to Gearhead, who's out in the clear, and War Film, and trailing the field back there is Current. So heading over the far turn, the half mile in 48.70. Entering that far turn run in the James W. Murphy. And it's Real News, Thomas Shelby still racing 1-2 ahead from English B, third position. Then Tybalt now Shooting the Breeze. S run has 6 to make up and less than 3 furlongs to go as they make the turn toward the top of the stretch with a quarter to go at Pimlico. Real News is the leader. English B to full attack on the outside, and just in behind now Thomas Shelby back off onto the inside. His Current is trying to quicken for the final furlong and a half, and Shooting the Breeze on the outside, and English B has wrestled it away from Real News. English B, Real News resilient on the inside. English B, a tough Real News fighting every step of the way. It's going to be English B. English B wins it by a neck. English B from Real News, and Shooting the Breeze was third, and Current fourth. War Film finished fifth.
Jockey Jose Ortiz, you piloted English B, and Jose, it looked like this horse was getting a little bit keyed up before, even afterwards. Just tell me about how you got him to relax and get the win.
Well, in the post parade he was a little keyed up, but as soon as he entered to the gate, he was a real pro. He broke really well, put me into a great position, and by the second turn, when I asked him to go and kind of go to the clear, he responded really well, and he gave me a great kick turning for home.
Really game coming down to the wire as well. Tell me about what you were feeling as you got closer to the finish line.
I mean, I'm very happy for Graham and the team. And for me too. I mean, it's great to win a day like today, and I'm glad that we get the job done, and he's a great horse. He's moving forward.
Absolutely. Great to kick off Preakness Day for you. Thank you, and congratulations, Jose.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And congratulations to the connections of English
In the gate. Off in the Maryland Sprint Stakes. Sharp beginning for Lewisfield. Wentz is going to try to run with Lewisfield. Pro Farmer with speed on the outside, too. A break of 2 lengths in New York Central, and Fellowship is right alongside that, the 2-path, and Parade of Nations. So Lewisfield has some heat from Wentz, who's just ahead behind in second, and Pro Farmer just after them in third position. New York Central is next, followed by Fellowship and Parade of Nations. Opening quarter mile in 22.65, so the heat is on Lewisfield from Wentz. Lewisfield and Wentz head-to-head as Pro Forma tracks the duel. And it's New York Central, Fellowship, and last is Parade of Nations with 2.5 furlongs left to run. Wentz now getting a narrow lead from Lewisfield. Pro Forma, here's New York Central. New York Central looming just in behind them. 44.84 was the half mile. They're into the stretch now in the sprint, and Lewisfield trying to fight off Wentz, and does. On the outside, Pro Forma, New York Central sneaking up on the inside, and Ricardo Santana Jr. has come through on the rail with New York Central. Pro Forma running gamely second, and Lewisfield is third. New York Central in Maryland. New York Central to win it from Pro Forma. Lewisfield, then Wentz.
I'm here with one of the winning owners, Elliot Walden from Windstar Farm. And Elliot, this has got to be a pretty good way to kick off Preakness Day with New York Central and, of course, Improbable coming up later.
And the sunshine.
Exactly. Give us a quick update on Improbable as well.
Doing great, doing great. Just can't wait to see him run on a fast racetrack and see what happens later. But we're enjoying New York Central. Steve did a great job. He told me he'd win this race, and he was right.
All right. Well, best of luck, and thank you so much. And glad you have sun versus the fog last year.
That's exactly right. Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Elliot.
Off in the searching. Vavina last away, So Innocent was first away, along with the favorite Ikimashou. So Ikimashou going directly to the front, 3/4 from So Innocent second, and Layla Noor away running in third position. Homeland Security is followed by Peach of a Gal, and Vavina is in the back, only 5.5 lengths will cover the entire bunch as they move round the first turn in this 1.5-mile searching stakes. And Ikimashou, the favorite, at 1-2 on the board, leading the way, has opened up a 2-length lead on So Innocent in second. On the outside is Layla Noor in third position. Then Homeland Security is fourth near the inside, Peach of a Gal, and Vavina. Now 7 lengths will cover them as they come to the turfside terrace, past that turfside terrace, and everyone gets a good look at Ikimashou and Jose Ortiz, just gliding right along here in a 51.62 half mile after a 25.15 opening quarter mile. They lead a little less than a lap to go, as Ikimashou goes into turn 2 with a 2-length advantage from So Innocent just second. And the outside is Layla Noor, the 2-path, in third. Homeland Security is in fourth. Then Peach of a Gal with 1 beaten. That's still Vavina in the back of the pack. The 6 furlongs, a minute 17.18. Easy as can be out there for Ikimashou with a 2.5 length lead. So Innocent still holding second. Layla Noor has dropped back a little bit in third position. Homeland Security tucked in on the inside, now 6-7 lengths from that leader, Ikimashou. And back to Peach of a Gal, and Vavina still in the back. Heading on to the final turn, a mile in a minute 41.91. And so Ikimashou into the far turn. Ikimashou 3 furlongs out from the line in the searching stakes. As on the outside, moving up second, is Layla Noor. Layla Noor now just claiming second, and Vavina's made a move from the back of the pack. They're coming to the top of the stretch with a quarter to go at Pimlico, and Ikimashou, she's strutting her stuff. She's opened up now a 5-length lead. Layla Noor second. The outside is Vavina in third, and So Innocent is in fourth. And Peach of a Gal trying to quickens up into third position on the far outside. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go. It's a display of dominance from Ikimashou and Jose Ortiz. Never in doubt. Ikimashou to win by 4 lengths, maybe 5. From second, Vavina, and then it was Homeland Security and Peach of a Gal. And they're off. From the rail, Articulator using that early speed to try to grab an immediate early lead, but Passcode has something to say about that, and so does Day the Music Died. Over Deliver on the charge on the outside, a close fourth in the clear. Length and a half more, Dirty Foot broke with them, but settles 5 off that pace, and Maranatha and Bozzini are next. And last is Hifazo, who's got to make up about 13 lengths heading into the far turn run. Articulator with company there into the turn. 22.69 was that opening quarter mile. So it's Articulator just in front. From Day the Music Died, and Passcode is racing in third position. Another 3 and it's Over Deliver. Some 5 to make up now as they're midway on the turn. Back to Dirty Foot, who slipped to the tail of the field. And then on the outside is Bozzini, and followed by Maranatha. And Hifazo is last. Top of the stretch, 45.10. Crisp half mile with Articulator still there with a 5-length lead. Here's Over Deliver on the outside. Over Deliver keeps on charging at Articulator. Articulator is digging in for that final furlong. Articulator in front by 2.5 lengths from Over Deliver. Articulator and Over Deliver. Then it's Dirty Foot who'll check in third, and Hifazo for the back of the pack, then Passcode. They are in the gate, and they're off. Jojo Air Wild About Star on the outside, and Super Echo right there with speed from third, Angel at War. And then on the outside is Miss Edicoria, already about 5 lengths from that pace. Bath and Tennessee between horses. Iron Berlin on the inside, and Dare to Be and Not in Jeopardy is in the back as they head on for the far turn run now. And the leader is Jojo Air. Jojo Air just a narrow lead. Jojo Air is in front in a 22.88. Opening quarter mile. There on the outside is Wild About Star, just a neck behind in second. Ms. Edicoria trying to stoke up a rally far outside, and back in between horses is Super Echo, and down to the inside is Eye on Berlin. They're at the 3/16s. Jojo Air battles, and here's Wild About Star. Wild About Star on the outside gets their neck in front. Wild About Star going willingly down to the line. Wild About Star and Daniel Centeno. Wild About Star shining big here in the very one. Wild About Star. Jojo Air was second, and Minnesota Codia. Eye on Berlin and Not in Jeopardy.
About Star just blew by Jojo Air in the very one with Daniel Centeno aboard. Tell me about your trip. I mean, it looked like it set up beautifully for you.
Well, everything worked out really good, you know, breaking from outside and pull she broke really sharp, and then I took advantage of it, break really close to the lead. The plan was to try to be a little bit off the pace, but, you know, you break so sharp, you got to take advantage, especially those kind of races, that short.
It was the first time you were aboard her. Were you pretty impressed?
Yeah, well, I talked to Jose in Delaware, and then he said, don't worry about it because Luciana Bray, she's a nice pilot. She always try, just ride it with confidence.
Now, a lot of Maryland is behind you later today with Always Mining in the Preakness. How do you feel? How are your nerves?
Well, I'm really excited, you know, it's like a dream come true and be here. I've been here before, but I never rode the Preakness. It's my day today. I'm dreaming.
Well, hopefully you can win the Preakness aboard Always Mining for trainer Kelly Rubley. Good luck.
Thank you.
And they're off in the Gallarat. Mitchell Road with that sharp start, using that speed. I'm So Fancy breaks well to the inside, and Dinah Tail outside in third position. And Flexibility came away running in the fourth spot. Then it's Viva Vegas just to the outside of The Way I Am. Another 4 back in the field to In the Lee, and Barca has dropped over to save ground from the outside gate. 11 lengths will cover them into the first turn run, where Mitchell Road and Joel Rosario are in charge out there. A little more than a length in front from Dinah Tail in second, and I'm So Fancy racing in third. The opening quarter went in 23.28. The outside there is Inflexibility, who's in the clear and in hand racing fourth, and about 4 lengths off that lead of Mitchell Road. Then 2 more to The Way I Am and Viva Vegas in the lead, and Barca at the tail of the Gallarat field. A half mile in 47.07, about a half mile out from home, and it's Mitchell Road in front from Dinah Tail in second, and I Am So Fancy lurking on the inside with an opening from third position. Inflexibility is in fourth. The Way I Am is in fifth, and then it's on the outside Viva Vegas as they come now midpoint on the turn with Mitchell Road in charge. A minute 10.59 was a 6 furlong mark, and Mitchell Road with a quarter to go at Pimlico. I'm So Fancy driven hard on the outside. The Way I Am has every opportunity to quicken up down to the inside from third position, then followed by Viva Vegas out in the center of the course. They've got a furlong left to go past the turf side terrace, and they're getting a good look at Mitchell Road pulling away by 3. Viva Vegas on the outside trying to make a race of it in the late stages. Viva Vegas closing on the far outside just a bit, and The Way I Am is right there too. It is Mitchell Road. Mitchell Road went all the way. From The Way I Am, then Viva Vegas. They're followed by I'm So Fancy and Dinah Tail.
Here with winning jockey Joel Rosario, who just took the Gallarette aboard Mitchell Road. And Joel, when you got her out to the front with that speed, did you know it was over?
I know she have a nice cruising speed, and then she's just a runner. She, like if she just get it over the turf very nice, and then just I always confident the whole way. She was looking around a little bit in front. With other people probably inside there, but she looked like she was enjoying that.
She did seem to enjoy it, and she just continued to pull away. Tell me about your stretch run there.
Yeah, she was like, the more I asked to tune in for home, the more she would just, run, and then I was just busy with her, just trying to get a jump, and the horses will come from behind, but she was really, moving really well, and then she ran a big race.
Well, Joe, thank you, and congratulations. Great to see you here at Pimlico.
Thank you.
Lang. Off of the Chick Lang. Hustle Gladiator King on the outside. Here's Lexatony and then Malpai with early speed, making three of them in a line, dueling early on, and Admiral Lynch is right after them, racing in fourth position. Pyron is next in fifth. Preamble is sixth on the outside, a half dozen lengths from the pace, still dreaming, and then back to Confessor, and Cabot is well outrun now, got to be 18 lengths off that pace up ahead. It's Malpai going at it with Gladiator King in a 22.65, opening 2 furlongs as they round that far turn run. And then it's 3 lengths back, and in between horses is Pyron, Lexatonian, and dropping back there is Admiral Lynch the fifth. Now backpedaling, Preamble still 7 from the front, but Gladiator King wrestles a narrow lead from Malpai to 44.82 half mile and turns for home, kicking away a length and a half. Gladiator King now making a run on the outside. There is Pyron to pick up a share, coming back for a little more Admiral Lynch on the far outside. Malpai is battling bravely at the fence really too, and Lexatonian gets a good split. Here comes Lexatonian, 17-1. Lexatonian trying to get up. Photo, I believe it's Lexatonian. Gladiator King gave all. It's a photo either way. Admiral Lynch.
Here in the winner's circle with winning trainer Jack Sisterson. And Jack, that was a pretty tight photo finish. Talk me through your emotions coming down to the wire.
You know, watching it live, you think, well, is it us or is it them? And, you know, all credit to Jose. You know, I didn't have to tell him much that, you know, he looked at the form and I said, you know, let him break and sit him behind. He broke his maiden with Todd last year, drawing the one at Belmont, so he watched the replay there, and all credit to the horse and Jose and the guys back at the barn.
Second off the layoff, how have you seen this colt develop?
He does everything on his own. We don't have to train him really. He's very professional, and you know, he shipped up here to Pimlico all fine, and like I said, he's done all the hard work. I just sort of sat back and watched him.
Well, congratulations to you and your team on a very impressive win.
Thank you.
Congratulations to the connections of Lexatonian.
They are lined up. And they're off in the Dixie. Looks like a solid beginning for the entire field, and Real Story the Gray puts that head in front early, and Perrette out of the inside. Catholic Boy is right up close too, and Have At It broke with them. We'll take him back there in fourth, and so it looks like a crawl of a pace. A Real Story, Perrette out of the inside, Catholic Boy up close, and Have At It racing fourth. Inspector Lindley will be 3 deep into the turn run. Just Howard saving ground. Flash Phelps just in behind that group. They're followed by Admission Office. On the outside is O Dionysus, second last position, and Something Awesome is in the back. So around that turn, the opening quarter went in 23.46. Showing the way is Real Story. Real Story, reasonable clip out there for this group, length and a half. From Catholic Boy second. Perrette is racing in third position. Have At It is in fourth. Inspector Lindley now fifth of the outside. O Dionysus out deepest on the course. Just Howard races in mid-flight. Up to Flash Phelps. Admission Office has dropped second last position. And on Something Awesome is the trailer. The half in 47.71. Real Story into the turn with Catholic Boy targeting that leader with 3 furlongs left to go. And so it is still Real Story and John Velasquez doling out the fractions. Here's Catholic Boy trying to get closer. Oh, Dionysus with a surging run out there, 3 wide. Perrette's just in behind the lead. Inspector Lindley now trying to swing in action, comes out wide, and out of the inside is Just Howard. They've got 3/16 left to go, 6 and a minute 11.25. And here's Catholic Boy, a narrow lead. Real Story tries to battle. They may have bumped and brushed just a little bit. Oh, Dionysus, Just Howard, and here comes Admission Office, surging up on the inside. Catholic Boy, Admission Office, Catholic Boy, Admission Office. Then Just Howard or Real Story, followed by O Dionysus and Inspector Lindley in the Dixie.
The excitement level is quite high in the winner's circle. I'm joined by trainer Jonathan Thomas, who sent out Catholic Boy. He dominated in the Grade 2 Dixie. How did you feel swinging for home?
I thought his body language was very good. I thought Javier's body language looked like he was confident with some horse underneath of him, and it was just a matter of polishing it off. But I was really proud of him. He's a horse, missed a little time with the wet weather in the last month and a half, and it's a testament to him and his ability. So
now he's proven himself on dirt and turf. I'm thinking you might be leaning towards turf for a little bit. Do you have any idea where you will see him continue as a 4-year-old?
The next logical step might be the Suburban at Belmont. That's back on the dirt, but we'll kind of savor this and let him get over it and talk to everybody and see what's next.
Well, congratulations on a huge performance from Catholic Boy in the Grade 2 Dixie.
Oh, that's Improbable. Rearing up a little bit. Just a bit antsy. Settled down. Straightened. And they're off. Oh, Bodie Express reared up right at the start, unseating John Velasquez. John Velasquez unseated there by Bodie Express, is loose out of the track. And so going to the front there is going to be Market King, along with Warrior's Charge using that early speed too. And another Twist of Fate on the outside is fired up too. 3 in a line. Always Mining racing in the 4th spot. Then War of Will settled in right off his speed, followed by Win, Win, Win. Improbable and Mike Smith 7 lengths to the early pace up ahead. And then followed by Bourbon War. Shifting out a little bit there was Owendale and Signal Man on the outside of that one. And a gap of some 7 lengths, Ever Fast and Laughing Fox. The opening quarter went in 22.50, and Velasquez up and off the track, it appears, now with 6 furlongs left to go. And leading the way is Warrior's Charge. Warrior's Charge is in front now, and in charge leading by a length from Market King in second. Another Twist of Fate on the outside in third. War of Will just gliding along in 4th position, 3 off the lead. The Maryland bred, Always Mining, is 5th and in the clear on the outside. Improbable trying to get closer there as they head into the far turn run. Win, 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 still 8 lengths from the speed up ahead, that 46.16. In the meantime, trying to work through his Signal Man with Owendale right alongside of that. With 3 furlongs left to go, Warrior's Charge, another Twist of Fate with another run. Always Mining right there on the outside, 3 deep in the turn. Improbable is next. Down to the inside, War of Wills asks for a little more run. Still 4 to make up, but saving ground. Win, 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 and out wide is Owendale. 6 furlongs, a minute 10.56. A quarter to go at Pimlico. Warrior's Charge leads the way, and on the inside, War of Will, and they're at war in the final furlong. War of Will and Tyler Gaffley slipping through on the inside, shifting out just a tad under left-handed urging. Warrior's Charge trying to salvage second, and here comes Everfast on the inside, and Owendale a late bit on the outside. War of Will won! Wow, War of Will! Everfast, and then it was third Owendale, followed by Warrior's Charge and Laughing Fox and Improbable, and Win, 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 and And they're off. Run for the Munnings, also Blessed Arian showing early speed, and Fire Crow there on the outside. They're joined by Glory Song down to the inside, up close too. And in between horses, A Bazillion is sent through for early speed, and Knees in the Breeze, a real scramble here. Glory Song now drops to third last position, and Gnarly Mo. And Enquêteur is last, and some 8 to close in, heading into the far turn run. Opening quarter 22.68. So with 3 furlongs left to go, it's Fire Crow on the outside, battling on the inside with Blessed Arian. It's Timor Lynx to Knees in the Breeze. The Grays on that chase from third. Then it's a Bazillion racing at fourth, and Run for the Munnings ridden along now with a quarter of a mile to go, dropping back and passed by Gnarly Mo on the outside. Into the stretch, Fire Crow in a 45.36 half mile. Turns for home and opens up under Joel Rosario, 2.5 lengths. Blessed Arian second, and Gnarly Mo is coming with an interesting bit on the outside. Here comes Gnarly Mo. Gnarly Mo is charging, but it is Fire Crow, Fire Crow, Gnarly Mo, Fire Crow, Gnarly Mo coming, Fire Crow and Rosario holding, Fire Crow, Gnarly Mo. Enquêteur was up for third. Then it was Blessed Arian and Knees in the Breeze to complete the high five.